What's up, everybody? Happy Misery Monday. Even though we had our game on Thursday, I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit nice not stressing over football on Sunday. I don't know about you guys, but it was happy not to have to worry about it, win or lose it on Sunday. Just fantasy and maybe some betting if you're into that sort of thing. I don't know about you guys. Sunday was relaxing day of football.
I couldn't have given a shit less.
I had fun.
I didn't watch any football except for a little bit of the Bills and Chiefs.
Yeah, I kept it on red zone.
Yeah,
and my fantasy football team, man, I left like 80 points on the bench.
That's how it goes, man. That's how it happens sometimes, you know.
That happened to me too. I
put a hill on the bench, bro. It sucked.
I played Jayden Daniels instead of Jared Goff.
Yeah.
Now you never not play Jared Goff.
Yeah, no, but he hasn't been a crazy fantasy monster, Dad. That's
he was this Sunday.
Yeah, he had 4 this Sunday. Before today, he's a good quarterback, but he's not he ain't throwing for
the number one offense in the league, man.
Yeah, but they
get up early and just run it the rest of the time.
Yeah, because they have a fantastic defense too.
I got Montgomery.
So you got Montgomery?
I got him every year.
Yeah, but Jayden has paid off for me up until this past week. So
yeah, Jayden's been great for me too. Up and last week he was pretty good too.
I got Strud, so we'll see how he does. And I already threw interception, but I had Sam Darnold on the bench, and I had tagged Tua. I had a bunch of points too, man. Them dudes, I had all kinds of points I didn't get.
He had 3 touchdowns. That's right.
Yeah, man. I set them on the bench, and they didn't. I'm gonna give it.
You know what? Sometimes these are just the decisions we make, man. And
sometimes you gotta eat that wah.
And then it's bye week hell right now too for a lot of people. So, it's all good. Nothing you can do, man. Ain't another you can do. Let me pin this post to the top of the Facebook group here. But yeah,
I'll get spanked like 91 to 148 in our league. But I have Sam Darnold had 21 is on the bench. It takes him here at 47 on the bench.
Oh yeah.
Myers had 9 on the bench. All those guys outpaced the guys.
Hey, Terrence is in the chat.
Yeah.
Steve, you want to hit him up?
What's up, Terrence? Hey man, if you got some time, you can join us in about 40 minutes after we do this film, man. If you would just hit me up, man, let me know. You're always welcome. I know I said we bring you on. I forgot to coordinate. My apologies. But if you want to talk some Eagles here in about 40 minutes, man, let me know after we do this film review. We'll get your thoughts on the game too, man. Up to you. If not, we can catch you on the next go around because we do play the Philadelphia Eagles here again. Don't quote me on the actual time because, of course, that would actually force me to look up the schedule. But we got
all I'm going to say is that, they owe us one.
Who is they? The refs?
The Eagles.
Yeah.
We gave them one.
Oh, yeah. Sunday, December 22nd. Who's going to be in that game? All right, then maybe that would be you're going to the game. He is going to the game, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic.
That will be an interesting day for sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's pick it up. I know it sucks. It sucks when you lose. It's hard to get that energy up, and especially when you lose to a division rival, especially when you lose when you're up for 3 quarters. Yes.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's Dallas week. Let's get the energy up. Let's get it going. All right? Fuck the Cowboys. They're going to get their ass kicked tonight, and then we're going to kick their ass on Sunday. Why? Because that's what we got to do.
We're also 10-point favorites, man. I couldn't even tell you the last time we were 10-point favorites anywhere. So your boys are 10-point favorites.
They look pretty shitty right now.
That's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Deluxe, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Hope you are doing well on this fine
Lux,
misery.
man, what your black ass doing, bro?
Devin is Miss
Tell Miss Anna say hello.
Terrence said, "I'll be at that game." That's right. Fuck the Cowboys. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, let's get right into it, guys. So this game was really close for 3 quarters. We're going to talk about this. 12-10 going into the first 4 quarters of the game. We had plenty of opportunities. The offense did look pretty stale. It didn't look sharp like before. We clearly had some issues. That's obvious to anyone who's watched this team before. They didn't quite look like the team we've seen before. People are questioning whether Jayden's still hurt or not. I mean, Dan Quinn had to come out today and said Jayden's fine. But it was just I'm going to say not our sharpest performance. I feel like play calling was a little bit rough. This week we had a total net yards of 264. We had 93 yards of total rushing, and we had 171 yards net passing. So the pass game was definitely down quite a bit. 3 for 12 on third downs. 3 for 12. 25%. That was pretty ugly. Penalties, we had 4 for 25. We had 1 fumble. We had 26 minutes, 56 seconds time of possession to the Eagles, 33 minutes and 4 seconds.
We didn't dominate time of possession.
We did not. That was one of the keys to the game.
At the end, and I said that was the key to the game is you dominate time of possession. Top.
And on the other,
I felt like we abandoned the run.
We did, man. We're going to talk about it. I feel like we totally abandoned the run. I mean, we only had a total for rushing, 28 rushes for 93 yards, averaging 3.3. But I feel like there was opportunities where we should have run and we didn't. And there's opportunities where we ran and we shouldn't have, if that makes sense. So
I'll tell you right now, I feel like we had an opportunity. I can't remember which drive it was, where if we had just run the ball, I think we could have iced the game. Like we could have gone up 2 scores, and Philly then has to become one-dimensional.
Yeah.
And instead of trying to grind it out, I feel like Cliff tried to go for let's win it now. And yeah, that didn't happen.
Yep.
And yeah, there was a couple times like that where I'm like, come on, just do what I feel like we're getting away from what's worked all year, which is a grind it out, possession offense. It's like because Jayden's shown these sparks, it's like it's playing with a new toy. Oh my God, we can do so much. No, just do what's worked.
Yeah, no need to get cute. You're absolutely right. No need to get cute. Like stick with the game plan. It's I don't know, man. I don't know. You got metal falling in Dallas from the rafters, sheet metal. They say we have a shitty stadium. Look at AT&T Stadium, who hosted the Logan or Jake Paul, Mike Tyson fight over the weekend. And now I don't know if you guys saw the picture, but you got metal falling from the damn skies over there. So
our stadium doesn't fall apart anymore.
You're not the only ones, fellas. All right, let's just get right into the film review. Like I said, this was a little bit of stale, slow game. Slow game is really the only way to put it, but I'm going to jump right to 6:52 in the first quarter. We went back and forth a couple series, and then Jeremy Chin just made a fantastic play. I really picked this one out because he just makes a great open field tackle, and it was 2 yards, but I feel like had he not done what he did, it could have been more. And Jeremy Chin's really, really come along very well. He's right on Goddard too. It was fantastic. Look, he covered it. He covered it very well. This play for some reason just really stood out to me. Like open field tackles, 1-on-1 against the bigger person. He made it very well. Boom. Look at that. Because for all Bobby Wagner's successes and joys, he's fallen, but he's out of position. So I'm sure Goddard would have been able to beat him to the sticks right there. So that's the first play again I really wanted to open with. There's 22 total plays I wanted to check off.
That is, let me say this. That is beautiful, beautiful example of a hit and drive tackle. Please, if you coach football, teach your kids to tackle like that.
Basics.
Wrap up, drive. that it's so fundamentally sound. And look how effective it was.
That's right.
Like, you don't have to go for it, lower the shoulder, and just whack. Oh, hit and drive. You have less broken tackles that way.
Yeah. All right, let's jump down to the next series for the Commanders. So we're at 5:25 in the first. This is Jayden Daniels passing to Austin Eckler for 34. This was, believe it or not, this was the largest or biggest gain of the day for the Washington Commanders. Little fake handoff, screen pass right back to him, flat. And I feel like there was a lot more of this open. We just stopped taking it, and Eckler did the rest. I mean, it was a simple fake handoff to him. The flats were open. I mean, the flats were open. It was a good pocket. Nobody was really open, essentially. And then he let it go to the side. This guy might have been open, but by the time he launched it, they had already given up coverage. And Eckler does the rest.
I mean, look, realistically, Eckler's the third read on that.
Yeah,
downfield covered, swing it out.
The yak was great on that one. Right here. So he's looking. No one's open. They're actually still in their routes, which means these routes take too long to develop. That's some Scott Turner bullshit, and that's some Eric Bieniemy bullshit. I don't like seeing that, Cliff. Come on, let's get at least one intermediate route in there. Just one. You got three guys making. I mean, you got three guys going at least to 15 yards down the field to the sticks.
And there's a guy leaking. There's a receiver leaking out in the right flat as well. But there's nobody. There's nobody on the logo.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
You would think that if you ran a route underneath, boom. Now, granted, it's kind of like a moot point because Eckler did so good with the yak.
Yeah.
But come on, guys.
You're not doing your quarterback any help when you do it that way. I just look at it from the backside here. Terrence said, all the flats and checkdowns were there. Y'all abandoned them. We kept the receivers out, but we gave y'all underneath all night. They did. And I think they just stopped taking it. Started off taking it pretty good, and then they just let it go. They were getting, he should have been down at about the 14-yard line. Yeah, that was Eckler, man. That was all Eck. All right, now we're gonna go 2 plays later. And this one is we were on the path to score the first touchdown of the game on this drive right here. And I thought the pace would continue. We were going no huddle. Let's get back into the environment. So this is 2nd and 5 from the Philly 19. And B-Rob, once again, out of the backfield. I'm sorry, rushing, not running. He gets 18. I thought he was going to scamper in. I'm not sure why he didn't. He's a bruiser. We got to get to, I think his momentum was just carrying him forward, like right there. That was a good tackle.
Yeah.
But that was a great play. Guards blocked well. Oh, wish we would have had 6.
That was the one time they blocked well.
Yeah, that was one on something. Let me see. I think they pulled on this play again. Nope, that was straight up blocking. No pulling whatsoever. Straight up run blocking. Good cutback by B-Rob. Yeah, I really thought I was going to score right there. But he goes on to score the next play for 1. And then so that's 7-0 at the end of the first quarter. 7-0. Philadelphia had the ball for 9 minutes and 34 seconds. We had the ball for 5 minutes and 26 seconds. That's just kind of the tone we were looking at. And I really thought that was going to continue. And it did continue for 3 quarters of the game. All right. Now we're going to jump down to the second quarter. We're going to go to 13:47. And this is when Hurts gets sacked by Frankie Louvu for I don't know what the Eagles were doing on this play, but this was a loss of 13. Like a little flea flicker.
Right off the edge on a delayed blitz.
I think this is him right here at the top of the screen right here.
Yep.
and he just slowly creeps up. Looks like they were supposed to chip him. I'm mistaken. He was in the middle.
No.
He's right here in the middle. Yeah.
No, it was a slight delay on the blitz. He let the edge blocker on the left tackle kind of come inside like he's going to assist, and then boom, comes around. That's well designed.
Yep. Yeah, and that was a loss of 13. Good heads up play by Frankie Louvu. Like I said, the defense was out there, man, doing some work there for 3 quarters. And it just got away from it there at the end. Yeah, great play. I mean, did the defensive line get any push on that one? Let's take a look.
Can't block Louvu with a tight end, bro.
Oh, look at the center. He spins away. Or the guard, excuse me, left guard spins away blindly. That's dangerous.
We did that one time. Remember?
Is that a deliberate block, or did he just see it and try to pick it up?
That?
We did. I remember.
Yeah.
Why spin away? Though? Just shuffle.
By the way,
that's crazy. Maybe that was just him trying to save the play. That's wild. See, he spun away to the blind side too.
Yeah, he saw it was too late by the time he got over.
I think it was deliberate. I think that's the play. Because he was trying to make it look like a sweep the other way, but it was really reversed.
You think so?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I think Dev's right on that one.
Okay, just seemed a little unorthodox.
They just didn't do it good.
I guess in perfect execution, it makes perfect sense because that means he just pushes up the line and gets that left flank. Terrence said, anything behind the line, we were ready. Anything outside 3 to 5 yards, it was there. Pressure was getting down a few times. Yeah. Speaking of that, a good transition, Terrence, we're going to talk about it right here. So this is Jayden Daniels, 2nd and 14 from the Washington 37. It is 10:53 in the second quarter. That's actually a good transition to this next. And he gets sacked by Josh Sweat. I think
I got very mad after this one.
We called Josh Sweat's name. So this was a tough angle to watch it from. I think this is Josh Sweat right here on the left side. No, we came from the right. Sorry. Josh Sweat must play on the right. This must be Josh Sweat over here on the right. No, he's right defensive end. Okay. He was rushing out here. Okay. I couldn't pin him. Man, so Coleman got took that play.
Coleman got abused a little bit this game, but he's a rookie. And people are so mad. I'm like, he's a rookie. You should be more mad at Andrew Wiley. Andrew Wiley's a veteran.
Yeah, for sure. Let's watch that from the back. From the back.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. That's right. All right, let's see what old Coleman does here. On the left side, watch the left. It's just kind of a bull rush, not even a finesse move. He just pushes him right and just kind of moves inside.
Yeah, I mean, Coleman tried to block him one way, and he took and Coleman gave up the inside leverage.
So what happened on the right side? Cosme got beat too. Ooh, so Cosme and Coleman got beat that play. You don't see Cosme get beat like that too often.
Cosme had a bad game.
Oh,
now, man. Granted, I don't think Wiley was doing.
They all had a bad game.
They all had it. Yeah, they all had a bad game.
Cosme was not getting any favors from the man next to him either.
Yeah, that was rough. 'Twas rough. Man.
Only just made a hell of a move on Cosme there.
Yeah. And so we go on to punt that drive, and then the Eagles and Commanders just go back and forth, punting. And then the Eagles finally hit a field goal. So at halftime, it's 7-3. The Commanders had 6 minutes, 5 seconds that quarter. Eagles, 8 minutes, 55 seconds that quarter. So it's 73 going into halftime. And you feel pretty good about yourself. Like,
and you feel like, hey, once this offense gets on track, we're good.
I think we can, continue to if we're going to play this back and forth game, we might just make it on top. But the problem is, though, it was at this point I was like, all right, the defense is tired, man. The offense can't get a first down to save their life. And so the defense was just out there. If you look at the time possession already, it wasn't good. So the defense only we were live streaming this, so the defense is only going to hold up for so long. We were talking about, man, those guys look gassed. They look gassed. So say what's up to Marcus. What's up, Marcus? Make sure you go check out Sports View 2 on Facebook. Says, what's up, family? Frankie Louvu is playing at all pro level. I think he is. Him and old Dante Fowler too, man. Surprisingly nice. The mini bye week came in a great time. Our O-line was beat up. So was Jayden. 10 days off.
I don't think Jayden's beat up.
10 days. But
he got beat up in this game, but
you got to admit, though, at least he just looked off. I
credit that to
he's flustered by the Eagles.
I credit to the play calling. The Eagles figured out how to beat our line, and he's back there running for his fucking life.
But even when he had clean pockets, he dirtballed a couple throws. Very Donovan McNabb. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, that's just not him. That's just not him.
He dirtballed one from a clean pocket, and honestly, I think he was expecting Noah Brown to cut an in route closer, and I think Brown drifted, and Jayden threw to a spot instead of throwing to the receiver.
Yeah. So 7-3 going into halftime. We're going to go all the way down to 7:47 in the third quarter. That's when the next piece of action actually comes up. And this one is 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. What's up, Phil Bullock? Thank you for joining us, man. Good to see you, as always, on this fine Monday night, Misery Monday. So 3rd and 6 from the Philadelphia 40 at 7:47. We had him. We could have had a turnover, or excuse me, a punt right here, but instead, Saquon does what Saquon does. Just a little dump off. Makes a move. You cannot let Saquon get open.
Yeah, Percy Butler took a horrible angle.
You just can't do that. That's why this episode is called Saquon Got Silly, man. It's really three plays.
Watch. We got a stunt coming in here, right? And
3 plays.
He runs. He gets in that space vacated on the stunt, right behind the defender.
Not a soul in the hashes. Not a soul. I don't know whose job it was to cover that, if anyone's.
Butler, who's coming up way late.
So he just. I guess my problem is.
Look at Butler. Butler is.
That's what, 4th down if he tackles him? Or 3rd down?
Butler's on.
Butler's on 4th down if he tackles him.
He's 15 yards deep, though. 15 yards deep. Should he had already?
He had to get as deep as the seam guy was.
No. He's a free safety. He's going to be the deepest man. But watch. All right. He kind of tucks back, and then when he sees Saquon break, he tries to go up.
You tackle him there. It's not a 1st down.
I think he broke a little late on that and took a horrible angle.
So the 1st down marker was the 46.
Yeah. I mean, that probably pushed it. He would have had him. He would have had him about 3 yards short.
Saquon's a big dude. I don't know.
He would have had 3 yards short if he just tackled him.
I don't know.
He could just held him up for that guy to come up behind him.
Yeah, anything but 43 yards.
Anything but 40 more yards afterwards. So,
Yeah.
Make the tackle, man.
Football
is a game of pitches.
And watch the stunt and watch where Saquon goes.
Oh, Dorrance didn't even put his arms up, though. Dorrance, put your hands up, bro. Put your hands up. Just put your hands up right there. Just put your hands up. Block it. You had it, dude. You had it. It would have been a tip ball. Good play by Hurt to think fast on his feet, man. That was rough. 43 yards. Oh man, frustration. So they go on to kick a field goal, and so at that point, it's 7-6.
Defense still doing their job.
7-6.
7-6.
I'm sorry. It was 10-3 at that point because we had kicked a field goal the previous drive, and that made it 10-6 right there. So scores 10-6.
And you're thinking, hey, touchdown, we go up by 2 scores. We should be good. We should be all Gucci.
Yep. So now we're going to go to 3:19, 3 minutes, 19 seconds in the third quarter. This was the second Jayden Daniels sack from Philadelphia. It's 3rd and 5. Another 3rd down conversion we weren't able to make. 3rd and 5. This is when you see Nolan Smith. Nolan Smith was a 1st-round pick. When I say last year, it really didn't do a whole lot, but he found a way to get in this year. Boom, off the left side this time. So I don't think they must have been. So it seems like they moved their ends around, because that would have been Josh Sweat the previous play.
They do, and Coleman just gets beat on a speed rush.
I gotta see that one more time.
Yeah, he just gets beat. He did not get back. Enough. He's playing the inside because he got beat on the inside.
Yeah,
and that time he got beat on the outside.
You know what? Rookies are going to have rookie games.
Yeah.
So I guess if if he could have let the ball go right here, this one was tough. He had, I don't know who ends up there. He had that, but he took it. That's
Yeah,
good.
but he's not even looking in that direction at that
No,
point.
he's not. He's not.
And you can't, be like, well, you should have done it. He was looking. That wasn't the read at that point.
Yeah.
I think that was either Ertz or Sinnott that's up there.
Yeah, he scanned right very quickly. Yeah, no, and it just happened so fast. It's all right, Coleman. Learn from it. Watch the film like we're doing. Don't do it again. It's okay to have those days, man. And then so AJ Brown had a pretty quiet night as well. I think Mike Sainristil overall.
Mike Sainristil
fantastic job.
became a man in this game.
He did all 5'7" of him, dude.
Yeah, 90. Yeah, like a 90-something PFF score.
Oh, he did fantastic.
And he allowed like 2 catches for 5 yards on receivers matched up with him. It's insane.
So we're gonna go to 120 left in the third. This is AJ Brown. He does get 17 on this one. This is one of the few that I think he
did get it on Mikey.
He did give up. Yeah, I don't know who this was on. I'd have to look. Looked like he's up top there. Nope, that was his own. So, Jayden, that's a scramble drill. Yep, that was his own. So that Sainristil and Wagner made the tackle. So that was just a scramble drill ball.
Yeah, came up too early. That's all it really was.
Zone buster.
Chin came up too much. Stay in your area, Chin. Stay in your area in front of it. Come up.
You're talking about right here.
Yeah, he doesn't come up. He just stays in his area. If he stays around the 50, the zero line of 50.
Yeah, he came up.
All you do is stay in your stay, do your job. He was worried about making the play instead of just doing his job because he was there.
Yep.
That was his job.
Terrence was talking about that Jalen Hurts overthrow over took Saquon. Smartest play Jalen did all night. Not looking for the long ball. Yep.
Yeah, he just missed that one. I mean, good quarterbacks miss shit sometimes.
They do. Yeah, this was just scramble drill. Heads up play. I mean, that's pitch and catch. Nothing more simple than that. Terrence says they do move their ends around, confuse the line, different techniques for linemen to block. See, we had the luxury of doing that when we had Sweat and Young. We never did it. Chase Young was always on a left tackle. I'm sorry. Let me get this. We're trying to remember this. Was Correct. Chase Young? Yeah, Chase Young was always
over right tackle.
Right tackle, and Montez Sweat was always over left tackle. Yeah. And I'm like, why wouldn't you mix that up a little bit? We just something we never did. I don't know if that was a decor option or what, but if you have that option, man, I would do it. So end of the third quarter, 10-6 Commanders. Time of possession, 7:02 for us, 7:58 for the Eagles. That was a pretty even time possession. But here we're still talking on the live stream. If you remember, the defense is about to break.
Defense. I mean, yeah, that quarter was pretty even, but that's still 7 more minutes there on the field on top of the 20 minutes they've been on the field already before that.
I wish you could find the cumulative time of possession at this point, but we don't have that luxury. And so the Eagles are still continuing to drive. And so the next 3 plays are all Eagles. So this is when they finally go down and get their first touchdown. And Saquon comes out of the game. I don't know what happened or why, but Saquon comes out of the game, and it's the Kenneth Gainwell show, and he just gashes us for 30 yards.
Is a good running back.
30 yards, man, just back to back to back, and I'm like, holy smokes! These are just very, very B-Rob-ish type runs. If you watch them, we're not.
In terms of the play call, but not the waiting runs.
I mean, he just ran straight forward, no frills, no thrills. The whole there.
Watch the downfield blocking.
Yeah, lineman get to the second level. Yeah. So that was 14. He rips off a 14, 13, and 7. So, I mean, 34 yards, 34 straight yards. And this is when you could see it. You could see the D starting to fade a little bit. And this one kind of pissed me off because I think we called this at the game. Like, look, they clearly wanted to run to the right. I don't know why we were able to call this, but you could see it.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember now, Phil. Remember, this was at the point where we were getting pissed off about our handoffs taking forever to develop.
Yes,
and the Eagles would just turn hand go.
And I've been saying this for a couple of years now. All right. Your best run plays move. You get the ball moving forward quickly. All right.
Yeah.
Everybody, I swear, it's like people love that stretch run for whatever reason. And in today's NFL, we're going back to smash mouth between the tackle football because these guys aren't built like they used to be so stout up the middle. Now everybody wants to be overly athletic for pursuit purposes. And then what happens is they get some road grader linemen and they just push your guys off the ball.
Yep. And just a friendly reminder, guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, hit that like button for us. We greatly appreciate it. This was the third run for Gainwell. This was 7 yards. And so he ripped off 34 yards. And then the result of the play was eventually a tush push by Hurts. He got in, and it was 12-10 Eagles at that point. So we had finally, this was the first time in the game the Commanders were down, and it's 12. That was 12:04 in the fourth.
Yeah.
So Terrence was saying your defenders were around the ball all night. No yak. Yep. And then Dev was right. Stay on the 50. That's incomplete. Terrence says Saquon was taken out because Kenny was fresh and didn't want to abandon the run. What a concept. Then we put Saquon right back in to finish the defense off for the rest of the game. You sure
and we
did.
had B-Rob. You could have done the same thing with B-Rob and Eckler and McNichols and Rodriguez. I mean, it's not like we don't have the same kind of caliber guys back there to do something similar. And it takes the pressure off Jayden. Instead, it was like, no, we're going to put more on Jayden.
Yeah. Yep. And so, so this next drive, this was the start of things getting pretty stupid for Washington. And this is where I'd say I feel like coaching kind of let us down at this point. So we have a drive. It's 1st and 10, 9:58. John Bates gets the ball. I know he got a first down. They spotted him short. They failed to slow down, challenge the spot. They kept the up tempo and continued to get stuffed the following 2 plays, which resulted in us not kicking the field. But let's just watch this sequence of plays, because this is where I was getting pretty pissed off right here. John Bates gets the first down. It's clear as day. Look where he gets out of bounds. It's obvious. They did not even want to even consider looking at it. What do? The next play, they hurry up to the line and get stuffed. And
I hated the play call.
Bobble the snap.
If we had gotten the first down, I wouldn't have cared, right? But I hated the play call.
I mean, this was a first. Like, dude, at some point, someone needs to say, "Hey, coach, we got to challenge this. We got to challenge this."
He had the edge. He had the edge, though. Like, if he had the ball with it,
they might have said his foot was out of bounds, but I guarantee his body was leaning forward. Was leaning forward.
That's the first. You got to challenge it either way.
You got to challenge it, but they don't. And we're going to go to the next 3 plays, man. You're going to see what happens. You're right there. This is the fumbled snap. We keep going up tempo. They get right back on the ball right away. No, this was the stuff. Nothing. We couldn't get inches, man. We could not.
I hated that play call. That's too.
No, he should have kept it. Like, he's just not keeping the ball. He should have kept it, man. That guy's all in committed around.
Look, the end was holding, Dev. The end was holding.
But he could have got 1 yard up that middle right there, that gap. He could have got between there and got 1 yard.
But you know what, Dev? I think that was designed. I think it's designed to look like an RPO.
Had Wiley hit his block, though, this would have been money. Look, Wiley.
If he had just hit the hole and ran, he didn't have to bounce it. Just run straight up that hole right there. You would have got a yard on momentum.
Absolutely torched. I don't know what
between the left guard and the center. If he had to run straight up there, he'd had
what was he doing on that play? That he just lurched forward.
He lost.
Hey, Deluxe. The time was 9:58 on that Bates play. 9 minutes 58 seconds on that.
If he had ran right up that 63's ass, he'd have had the first down, dog.
Yeah,
that's on Robinson, and that's probably where it's supposed to go. It's supposed to go left.
Yeah,
that's not his fault.
Look at. Wiley,
go left. That's right there. Go to the left.
No, there's a man in that hole, and he sees it.
All he needs is a yard, bro. Fuck that man in the hole.
You're 3 yards back, and that man's 3 yards back. You're
man, he would have got a yard on momentum, dog. You mean to tell me running between 67 and 63, he wouldn't have got 1 yard running forward? Just hit the hole. Just hit the hole, bro. Just hit the hole. And that's always kind of
if Wiley holds his block semi-well, he's got more than a yard.
Yeah, but Wiley, you can't expect the lineman to hold the block on a cutback.
3rd and 1, 8:39 left. The clock hasn't stopped running. Once again, we could not get 6 inches. We got to watch this one from the back, man. This is it was just a terrible sequence of plays, dude.
I hate the tiptoes at the line. It bothers the fuck out of me, dog.
But when the line's blocking, it works for him.
Yeah, but I mean, you're expecting them to get you all your yards.
I agree. It's situational awareness. When you see it, just go north-south. Just go.
Just hit it, dog. Just run as fast.
I don't think he could do anything on this play. There was nothing to do.
There's probably nothing on that. Right? I don't know. He probably. I mean, dude got whipped. Left guard. 82 got whipped. That's who got whipped. That's the tight end. He got whipped. That's what did it. No. That's where he's supposed to go. The tight end got whipped on the left.
No, Bates went inside. Oh, well, yeah.
He got whipped.
Yeah.
Bates totally missed his block too. But
no, he got whipped. He didn't
Bates went inside. It was Senate.
Senate usually holds his own too. Looks like he got
Senate got knocked on his ass.
He just got whipped. And he would have been right up that hole, man. Straight up that fucking hole.
But watch his feet. Look at Senate's feet.
Why do you got
flat-footed? Flat-footed.
Why do you got a tight end guard defensive anyways? Why wasn't Coleman just hitting him?
Coleman blocked down. They were trying.
He blocked.
Coleman was getting to the second level. Yeah,
dude, man. At least push him. Something, dog. Help your lineman out. It was just a bad. It's number one. You on a short yards. You had a tight end guarding a fucking.
All right. This was fourth down. This was fourth and 2 at that point.
That's the bobble.
This is the bobble.
He would have had him. He would have had the edge if he had the bobble that, bro.
And if Noah Brown didn't even attempt to block, dude,
because he had the edge, he would have had the edge. If he had just had the block, he would have had the edge.
Reed Blanchett came in like a rocket ship, dude.
Yeah, but he had to roll it back more. It was just supposed to be straight out. Like you can tell when he hikes it. Like go back to when he bobbled it, like right before he bobbles it. Right there.
You talking? Oh yeah, had he just been able to run and sprint, it would.
Yeah, he'd have been beside 53 or 63.
And what's his name? The line wouldn't have gotten in.
Right there. He's out. He's already on the edge at that point, but he bobbled it. He's already on the edge at that point.
This guy, who I forget who 98 was, that was the disruptor on this play. Yeah. He pushed him an extra 5 yards back. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now, we'll say if Jayden had turned it up, he might have had this first down. Because Wiley was there, but then Wiley was blocking like shit. So
this was just a terrible sequence.
Effectively the game right there.
And because we chose not to kick the field goal, it would have been 13-12 Commanders.
Yeah.
13
I actually am not. I am fine with them going for it on fourth down.
We were 12 for 12 at this point in the season.
I mean,
statistically says we're going to get it right, but 13-12, and if the Eagles go down to score, it's 19-13, and then you need a touchdown to win. If you don't score, which we didn't, and the Eagles go down and score, now you're down 19-10, and it's a 2-possession game. That's why I thought kick the field goal to keep it in a 1-possession game, not a 2-possession game. I don't know, man. I'm
not mad at them going for it there. I'm not mad at that. I'm mad at, I thought this was the bobbled snap sucks. Of course,
we just had a problem executing all night.
I just don't know. I also don't know what they were going to run on that play.
It looked like it was just a straight quarterback run to the right. Not even a boot, just a straight up run. Yeah. All right. So then that's a turnover on down. We didn't score. We'll go to 7-14 in the fourth. Eagles get the ball back, and
all hell breaks loose.
The next 2 possessions are just like, holy smokes. Terrence says, I was surprised y'all went for it on 4th and 2. That was a Nick Sirianni move. Take the points. You had the lead. Make us work for lead again. That's all I'm saying. You could have got lucky. And I'm not a coach, but that's what I would have done. All right. This is 7-14. And this is when Goddard gets a 32-yard game.
Yeah, this one really pissed me off.
This was the start of the end. Wide open, just busted coverage all around. What happened? And then the fumble, of course.
I mean, credit to Quan for coming back and getting that. When he fumbled, I was like, "Oh God, here it is."
So I guess in this play, who has this spot right here? Nobody.
There's a man who should be up there.
Who I don't even know who would.
At the 36. That's Luvu. It was Luvu. Damn it!
Right here.
Yep. Watch him.
He came up.
He came up. And he came up for nobody.
Everyone, and everyone was covering where he was.
Lost his man. He lost his man.
Everyone was covered.
closer to him.
Yeah, there was no one to come up to. I don't know what he was doing. Yeah, that's your spot, boy. That's your spot. Or I don't know why you wouldn't give the linebacker the flat and push the cornerback back. That seems makes a little more sense to me.
Or it was the safety run up the middle spot, and he's supposed to go around inside, and the guy that's at deep safety section in the middle was.
Yeah, but there's no.
That was Mikey.
Chin,
that was Mikey. That was Mikey.
Chin, I think it's Chin. It's Chin right there with your arrows on.
No, this is
Chin.
This is
back it up. Back it up.
0 right
here. That's
0?
not 0. Is it 11?
That's 0.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like maybe he was supposed to turn up.
I look. You know what? That tells me he was stuck on AJ. He was on AJ's hip.
I feel like maybe that was an inverted cover 3. He's supposed to stand in that area.
He was on AJ's hip.
No, that's a cover 1. That's cover 1.
He's on AJ's hip from Jump Street.
That's a safety deep.
Yeah, it's cover 1.
But I'm thinking he's supposed to guard him, and he's supposed to get that guy.
And he was on him like white on rice, man.
Somebody fucked up.
And yeah.
It's not Sanders still on that one. He was doing what he was supposed to do.
Hey,
Juan punches that out. I got excited for about a half second.
Mm-hmm.
Just the luck, the luck of the draw, man. The luck of the draw.
The luck was them falling on it.
And Luvu
made a hell of a play.
Luvu didn't, just kind of gingerly get over there and like Terrence says, Grant Calaterra, who I've never heard of in my entire life. Actually, I want to watch him on this play. Where the heck is he at? Oh, dude's running over here. This is, you know what? This is an example of why you never quit and you run to the ball. All those little things coaches talk about, this is why. Random dude comes from the top of the screen, top hash, cutting across. He just runs to the ball. He hustles. Man.
If we recovered his fumble, you just snatch back all the momentum. You're not in terrible field position.
And at that point, it's about 7 minutes left on the clock. And it's 19-10 at that point. Well, no, I'm sorry. It's still 12-10 at that point. Yeah, but that was just how the day was going at that point. And then the next play I'm going to show was 3 plays later. The clock gets down to 5:05, excuse me. And this was the second big Saquon play. And this one was the touchdown for 23 yards, man. This one just talk about nail in the coffin. Just tough play, man. Just a tough play. Dorrance got pushed outside. I mean, just created a massive hole. Just pushed out. No one's in the second level. Nobody in the second level.
Wagner took the inside.
Sure did. Let me watch him on this play. He definitely took the inside.
This Saquon goes up the middle if he's not there. Saquon saw Bobby Wagner in that hole, and he bounced it outside, and there was nobody there.
That's tough.
Yeah, but the rule is if you have to make a decision, you always want to choose him to go inside because there's more help.
Yeah, you always contain, right?
Yeah, you always know, hey, Mel, I got to get the inside up. I have Chin and I leave him in the middle. Like
actually, I mean, Saquon looked like he was. Now looking from this view, it looks like he was going to go up the hole to Wagner. Like
it looked like he went out on him. Yeah,
Wagner read it properly.
It was a duo.
Man, tough play.
Yeah, duos are hard to block when you have aggressive defensive tackles.
Tough play, man. Tough play. Terrence says Grant Calaterra was the savior of the game. Y'all recover that fumble. Momentum switches back to y'all. Yeah, that's how it works. It's exactly how it works, man. Okay, so we get the ball back. Just a few more plays here. 4:58 left in the fourth quarter. Where am I? Okay. And once again, the tables just continue to not fall our way. The tide
does not turn in our favor. I believe Steve is frozen. Steve, you're frozen.
After these messages,
we'll
be right back. Steve, who is Asian, is very bad at technology, it looks like.
I don't know what happened there, but
yeah, he'll be back.
Anyway.
Well, until he comes back, did you watch Penguin?
No, I have not.
Losers. I watched the Dune series yesterday. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I've got so many shows on my to watch list, and I don't because I don't know. I just get caught up in other things.
Yeah. I'm going to be off. Like I said, we're off from the 13th to the 6th of January. So 13th of December to the 6th of January.
Well,
I'm going to catch up on all kinds of stuff.
I don't get that luxury. I am going to be working all this week, all next week. There says, read White Ghost Blankenship. Read Blankenship is not white. Read is clear.
Clear.
Oh, Steve is coming back. But yeah, there was, I'm telling you, that fumble, I thought, man, because I remember us having a similar fumble recovery a couple years ago when we upset the Eagles. And I thought, oh my God, history's going to repeat itself. We're going to recover this fumble and take the W. And then it didn't happen. And Steve, you're frozen again. I don't know what happened to your internet, but it is terrible.
Fucking up out there.
Steve, his internet has been hijacked. Like everybody gets carjacked in his area. But nonetheless, that was to me that was when we lost the game. Was when we didn't recover that fumble. Till then, hey, it was, it was still a one possession, or closer to a one possession game. But Steve, I don't know what's going on with your internet, man. It sucks because I would like to finish this film session, but otherwise I might take over and move on because I don't have access to the film session. So, anyway, so with that being said, yep. Terrence pointed out Quez Watkins. I know exactly what you're talking about. When he caught that ball in the middle deep, and then suddenly it's like, boom, there he is. Hold on, let's kill this.
Quez Watkins.
Yeah, a couple years ago.
Oh,
oof. Sorry guys, I had some power surge here going on.
Power surge.
Yeah, power surge. Damn, hold on.
Got ENT hit or something?
I don't know, man. I'm not sure. I apologize.
The terrorists have struck.
I guess so. All right. Here we go. Okay. We were.
Terrence said you got that Jake Paul, Mike Tyson connection.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is that we had issues with it early, but it really, like, on my buddies, it was not that bad by the time we got to the Taylor Serrano fight. Like, we weren't having problems watching the Tyson Paul or the Tyson Paul fight like everybody else was. We were getting it in HD and everything.
Really?
Oh nice. Yeah, we didn't have any issues at all once we got to Taylor Serrano.
Yeah,
we got a really good look at Mike Tyson's ass.
Yeah, I know, and the little girdle he has.
Like, why did they do that to him?
I don't know.
I don't think it was an intention. I think he just walked.
Yeah, but someone noticed, like, as soon as he turned, I was like, I know he doesn't. I know what's going on here, but anyway.
Yeah, this was Jayden gets intercepted. This was just a terrible pass. Clean, probably one of the cleanest pockets all night. And I don't know the decision making on this one, what he was doing.
Well, Noah Brown fell down again.
Dude, hey, I say it every game. The dude just falls. He's just that didn't matter on this. That didn't matter on this play.
Ball. Look, I don't really put this one on. I put Jayden. I don't like his decision on this.
No, it's all on Jayden. This ain't on Noah. This ain't on Noah at all.
Oh no. But Noah just fell away from the pass.
And it was a sloppy, like, was he supposed to cut? Because that's kind of like a little.
You know what?
flare.
I feel like when he grounded one to Noah Brown before, I feel like Noah Brown was edging the route deeper than it needed to be. Instead of cutting straight across the field, like along the yard markers, he was drifting back. And I feel like Noah Brown is not a great route runner.
Yeah.
He rounds off a lot of stuff.
That drives me insane, dude. That's such a simple thing to do. And I don't know if it would have changed, but
it seems like another one
if he cuts that harder, if it's what I think, if the route is what I think it is,
Eckler's wide open.
Yeah, but he's trying to drive that ball deep. And really, realistically, if Noah Brown cuts that in harder instead of drifting back, he's at least there to break up the interception.
Right.
So I understand what
frustrating.
Jayden saw. I don't agree with his decision, but Noah didn't help him out at all.
Yep. So then we're going to go to 4:45, and this was the beginning of the end here. It was already the end, but so Eagles get the ball back, and then this is when Saquon Barkley literally just nail in the coffin, man. Nail in the coffin. This was the 39-yard run on the right side for another touchdown. Unfortunately, man, this was just the defense was done. I think at this point they were not giving up, but they just had nothing left, man.
Yeah.
Not a damn thing left. Nothing left in their souls. Just holes for days. That was literally just just pushing right, watch for the hole. Boom, there it is.
Cuts back. Yep.
Nothing you can do. Nothing you could do. I don't know if
at that point, that defense is so gassed.
I don't even know if it's worth watching Jayden's touchdown for 5 yards to Zach Ertz at this point, but
it was a nice throw.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bobby over pursued, which he's trying to contain.
Yeah.
Because Saquon beat him to the outside last time, so he went outside. But there was no containment of a cutback at all.
Very unfortunate. All right, this is the last play we'll look at here. We won't look at that 2-point conversion, but this one, Jayden Daniels, 5 yards, Zach Ertz. The score is 26-12. 10, excuse me. Excuse me. 26-10 at this point. Couldn't mute my mic fast enough. Sorry about that. Just a quick little inside.
Yeah.
Down and dirty. Very simple.
And I like that play call because you had a slant drifting behind another slant.
Yeah.
De'Ami Brown, who did nothing this game.
Not even a screen pass. I don't even got an attempt.
Yeah, dynamic drop.
Droppy Brown.
Somebody offered me Cowboys
and then
this tickets at the 50
conversion was dope.
This was just a scramble drill. Yeah, he ended up getting it. Great play. Way to
continue. And originally said he was out of bounds. I was like, no, he wasn't.
Yeah. Great play by Ertz. It's probably one of the best plays he made all year.
Oh, he's excellent at catching and falling the ball down, man. He
fell down with his feet inbounds. We got the 2-point conversion.
Yeah. Just don't ask him to get extra yards. Great play by Jayden extending the ball. I mean, you can't ask for anything more. Scramble drill.
What is De'Ami Brown's out there calling for the pass like he's open. He's waving his hand. I'm like, bro.
Hey man, he's trying to get his numbers. Trying to get his numbers up. Let that man live. All right.
No, I will not let that man.
Noah Brown was open too.
You trust Noah Brown at this point?
So
I don't trust Brown. What can Brown do for you in this game? Absolutely not a damn thing.
Caught the Maryland Miracle.
He did. So the fourth quarter, we had 8:23 time of possession. They had 6:37 time of possession that go around. But the final score, 26-18. And the rest
it's easy to have more time of possession when you just let guys score from 40 yards out.
Yeah, and you get the ball back very quickly. But Saquon ended up finishing with
too many yards,
146 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns, and an additional 52 yards on the ground. So the man put up about almost 200 yards just by himself. 200 yards by himself for Saquon.
And about 100 of that was in the fourth quarter.
Saquon getting silly, man. Ryan says, just jumping in, I had a question about Jayden's health.
Oh, Christ.
Due to the schedule being favorable, I'd like to see Mariota start Sunday against the Titans. Your thoughts?
No.
What the fuck would you want to see that happen for?
No.
Everyone says he's healthy.
Reason.
Coaches say he's healthy. Coaches say he's healthy.
Healthy enough to play. If he's clear to play, he plays. Okay, you can't bubble wrap Warriors.
Yeah, I agree. Coach came out today, said he's healthy, so I don't see why he would not not play. Now,
Because
if we go into Dallas and he looks like
RG3 has made this entire fan base so gun shy about anybody who is a star playing.
Damn you,
they're
Robert.
not 150% healthy.
This is a safe space. That's how Robert starts his tweets. This is a safe space. B right. What's up, B? How you doing, man? Good to see you. All right, guys. Overreaction Monday. Let's get into it. I'll you know what? Phil, let's start with you, man. What's your overreaction? Those in the chat, give us your overreaction.
My overreaction is that this is where 1978 or 1977 and 1996 and 2008 and 2016 happen all over again, where we start hot and it's just collapse. And we're not going to make the playoffs. And everyone's going to just abandon this team again. And we're going to be right back to where we were about midseason last year as far as how we feel and how this fan base actually shows up to support this team. All right, that's my overreaction.
All right. For me, it's an overreaction. There's a disclaimer with it. Cliff, people have figured Cliff out in his game planning. So I hope that's just a terrible overreaction. That's why it's an overreaction. Doesn't have to necessarily be true. But for me, it's people have figured Cliff out. What about you, Dev?
That we suck. We're gonna lose out.
Listen, 7-4. We're already doing better than where we should have been. 2 more games, maybe 3. We got a good chance if we can get past the NFC North. We might get 2 wild cards, but dude, we have a very favorable schedule. Titans, Falcons, Saints, Cowboys twice, Eagles one more. We have a
favorable schedule.
Schedule. It's definitely possible. Definitely possible. Ryan says that's what I'm saying against the boys and Titans. Easy games, let him heal. This is my overreaction that he's not 100%. So you want to treat this game like what was the game where Mariota, not where he got hurt? What was the game after that? What game?
The Panthers game.
No, that's where he came in. Didn't he start like he came out?
He hasn't started any games.
Really?
No.
Okay.
Jayden was good to go the week after.
That's right.
Yeah, I flew down there already to see Jayden. He got hurt first.
He saw Marcus Mariota trounce the Panthers for 40 burger. Okay. Any other overreactions? Let us know. Yeah. So my overreaction is Cliff figured out. Phil, what was yours again?
That we're gonna have another one of our random franchise collapses.
Yep. And Dev, yours was again.
We're gonna lose every game.
We're gonna lose out. Okay, that's why we call them overreactions, fellas. All right, stock up, stock down. Dev, let's start with you, and don't forget if y'all in the chat, make sure you tell us stock up, stock down, and don't forget to hit that like button for us while you're at it. Dev, stock up, stock down. Who you got?
Stock up, Simmer Steel, stock down. Hey, McLaurin, bro. Did you have any catches?
He had 2. Or he had 1 or 2.
One catch for 10 yards.
Stock down, bro.
1 catch for 10 yards. Stock down.
I won't say this. They were putting like 3 guys on him most of the game.
I don't give a fuck. You don't think they put 3 guys on Jefferson?
Oh, sorry. Fix my camera here.
You don't think they put 3 guys on those guys on Chase last night?
Find a way.
Yeah.
But at least some of those guys have respect to wide receiver 2s. We have jack shit for a wide receiver.
Yeah, everybody talks about Jamar Chase like he don't have T. Higgins on the other side.
Yeah, we have nobody.
Who does Terry have?
I mean, the formula is double Terry and you're good. So Cliff, figure that out.
You can't do nothing with Dudu.
I can't wait to get a wide receiver 2, man.
See what Michael Thomas is doing, man.
But okay.
Being hurt, probably.
So your stock up was Mikey. Your stock down was who? Are you saying it's Terry? Or
okay, yeah, Terry stock down.
What about you, Phil?
Stock up is Jeremy Chin.
Yeah.
Stock down is going to be. No, you know what? I'm going to take that back. Stock up, Quan Martin.
Yeah, Quan had a solid game, man.
He has been quietly decent this season. Like he can start.
Yeah.
Stock down, offensive line.
No, specific player who you got?
No, offensive line in general, namely Andrew Wiley.
Yeah, well, I give it to Wiley.
I think Coleman played worse than Wiley.
Coleman's a rookie. I grade this on a scale, or I grade this on a curve.
Yeah. For me, stock up. I'm gonna go with
Lucas coming back.
I'm gonna go. Well, his stock was already pretty high, but Austin Eckler, man. So Eckler, we you know why we got Eckler. We needed a relatively backup, scat back, third down back. Man, 8 catches, 89 yards. For me, his stock just keeps going up, especially with B-Rob's unhealthiness. Stock down. I will give it to my stock down goes to Cliff Kingsbury, just because I don't feel it's very hard because this could have been a lack of execution. He could have been calling the right plays and the players just didn't execute. But I just didn't like the way the flow of the game. I just didn't like it. So for me,
no, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I was not.
He's called so much better games than what we saw on Sunday or Thursday. I just wasn't feeling it. So
I feel like they just didn't execute.
And it could be, like I said, this is probably an unfair
penalties.
Unfair. And the line was missing blocks. And B Right says stock up Robinson, stock down Cliff, play calling at times. Okay. So B Right. Yeah, there you go. Ryan said, I agree with Dev. Stock up, Mikey. Sam are still stock down, play calling OC. Yeah. All right. Good, bad, ugly, great. Who wants to take this one first? I think Dev, we went to you last time. Phil, you want to take this one first?
Sure. Good. I don't want to do this. Good. We're gonna say Austin Eckler. Bad. Bad was the play calling. Ugly was the offensive execution. Great defense for the first 3 quarters.
Yeah, 12-10 going into the fourth quarter, man.
Yeah, that was 10-6. We allowed 6 points.
Yeah.
6 points to the Eagles. Oh my God, the Eagles are so great. I was not impressed. Yeah. They sucked for 3 quarters. We handed them the game. I know Eagles fans don't want to hear that, but gotta live with the fact that we handed them the game. All right. You can't play you can't be held in check for 3 quarters and be like, oh, we're great. No. You got handed the game because our offense couldn't stay on the field. Your offense took advantage of a very gassed defense. Period in the story.
Yeah. All right, Dev, I'll go next. My good, I'm going to say defense. Like I said, like Phil said, for the most part, 80% of the game they were on lockdown and they were doing great. Bad, I'm going to go with coaching, man. And this not just goes with play calling, but this goes for not kicking the field goal. This goes for not challenging the John Bates first down. So to me, I think coaching was a little lacking on Thursday. Ugly, third down. 3 for 12. We have got to be better on third down than 3 for 12. That's unacceptable. We've been fantastic all year. Can't do that. And then great, Mike Sanders, dude. Like, I don't know his final. You said it earlier, but he had like a 90 PFF grade. But he was shadowing AJ Brown for most of the game, and AJ Brown finished with 5 catches, 65 yards. And he's like 2 feet taller than Sammer. Sammer still is a dog, man. Everyone's talking about.
We got Lattimore that game today. That Lattimore would have.
Well, and I'm saying, everyone's saying, what do you do when Lattimore comes back? Do you move Sammer still inside to the slot in his natural position, or do you leave him out there for the rest of the year and then get another cornerback and then move him inside next year?
You just have 2 corners and you have them travel on 2 different dudes. You inside one play, you outside. And y'all can play both.
It sounds like he can do both.
Yeah.
What about you, Dev? Good, bad, great.
Good. I'm gonna stay with Sanders still.
Yeah.
Bad. I'm gonna stay with Terry on bad. Ugly. The offensive line, who I personally think lost the game for us.
Yeah.
That I'm gonna put it out there. I think the offensive line lost the game for us. Great.
Tough.
No, I mean, I think it's great. that we have all our goals still in front of us. I don't think any of these losses were catastrophic as people on Twitter and Facebook
The
are making
sky's
it out to
falling,
be.
man. The sky's
Yeah, it's
falling.
not. You know, I had a split in these two game. I had a splitting with the Eagles, anyways, man. I actually had us lose this game too. I think so. I don't feel any different about this team before that game and or after. Honestly, the last two games I kind of had us not winning them. So I'm gonna go with just like the team staying together and you know keeping our eyes on the ultimate goal, which is making the playoffs. It's great.
And we stole some early ones early. Like I think we stole one from the Bengals. We stole.
I don't know if we stole one from the Bengals. I think we beat the Bengals.
Just saying, earlier in the offseason, we did not expect us to beat the Bengals. Like I think that was, we
I do. I think the Bengals suck, bro. I didn't think Burrows don't suck. That nigga's raw.
3,000 yards, 27 touchdowns, 4 interceptions,
and 2 wins.
4-7, bro. I would be heated.
Wasting this year.
B Wright says
the Chargers are the ones like that.
Yeah, that's Phillip Rivers in a nutshell, right? Those for like 6,000 yards, and they have.
No, it's usually Herbert. Herbert's usually like that, throw 1,000,000 yards and don't make the playoffs. This year they might slide in there.
They might. B Wright says, "Good the defense, bad at play calling. Ugly should have kicked that field goal." I'm with you, man. You joined us a little bit late, B Wright, but that's what we were just talking about. They should have challenged that John Bates first down on first down, and then after that, 3 straight runs, and and then they should have kicked the field goal. It would have been 13-12. Much easier than 19-10, which ended up being. Deluxe said, "Ugly ref spotting the ball." Yeah, and then Terrence, respectively, we missed 2 field goals to start and didn't start clicking to the 4th. That's true.
Why do we even need refs to spot the ball anymore, man? Like, why wouldn't they? What would they already know? Can't they put a GPS or something inside that ball?
The XFL was experimenting this past season with chips in the ball, and it worked great. Soccer already does it. We are the only the NFL is the only sport that doesn't do it. I don't understand. It ain't that hard. The technology's there. There's no shortage of money. Put it in the game. It's not hard. You need 2 chips, one on the front and one on the back of the ball. That's it. But I digress. I'm going to read some facts here before we get to the game balls. So Washington held Philadelphia without a touchdown in the first half of the game for the first time since week 4 of the 2015 season. It's the first time Washington has not allowed a touchdown in the first half against Philadelphia on the road since week 4 of the 2010 season. Good job, defense. Brian Robinson has 2,000 career rushing yards. He's the 4th running back in the franchise history to hit 2K and 500 receiving yards in his first 3 seasons. That's a pretty good accomplishment. Even though Terry had 10 yards, he surpassed 6K total receiving yards, joining Art Monk, Charlie Taylor, Gary Clark, Santana Moss, and Bobby Mitchell as one of 6 players in the franchise history to hit this milestone. And I feel like he's done it faster, but I don't know. Because Terry's only been here for what, six years?
He is in his 6th season.
He's in his not even six seasons. Terry has 440 receiving yards at the link. Currently has the most receiving yards among all active wide receivers at the link. So Terry does a pretty good job up there. So this was definitely an anomaly for him.
Yeah.
Anyways,
no excuse. They always doubling over there.
Just some cool little, factoids to.
I would have loved to have Curtis Samuels back.
I know he had a pretty first good game of the season. Finally, Curtis Samuel. Tia, what's up? Tia says, "What's up, fellas?" All right, now we're gonna move on to giving out our game balls. And if you got one, normally we do offense, defense. And Terrence, put yours in the chat, man, for the Eagles side. Who would you give one on your side of the offense, your side of the defense? And Dev, let's start with you, man. Game balls. Who you getting on offense and defense, or special teams? However you want to do it.
Can I give one to their players? Game ball. Obviously, defensive is Sam still keeping that thing going. Offensive. Man. I guess by default it'd have to be Eckler.
I mean, statistically speaking, it would be him. Yeah.
I know B-Rob continues to score touchdowns every fucking game, which is impressive.
Yeah, what is he up now this year? 7?
About 7 or 8. He's scored in every game he's been in there.
So who are you giving it to, Eckler or B-Rob?
I'll give it to Eckler.
You give it to Eckler, okay.
Or Tressway.
Hey, he was Tressway, 5 punts, 221 yards, averaging 44.2. Phil.
Balls.
Who are you giving them to?
Offensive game ball. Eckler? I guess.
Can't take mine.
That's who
No,
Dev
Zach
gave it
Ertz.
to.
You know what? Zach Ertz.
Fair enough. Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz had a good game.
Zach had a good game.
He did have a good game.
Great play on the touchdown.
Yeah.
And then on the 2-point conversion. Oh, and touchdown too. And then defensive, I'm gonna go Quan Martin.
Yeah, man. You said it earlier when you were talking, we were going through some of the plays, but I feel like Quan just had a super, like a quiet, like extremely solid game. He was just, I don't know. He had a fantastic game. Quan has really surprised me this year, man. That's a good one. And had we won, he just put in the work, man. Six total tackles and had that forced fumble, which could have just been huge. Okay, for me, offensively, there's not much left to give out, so I'll give mine to Brian Robinson. 16 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown. Only averaged 3.9, but that was rough for the day.
That's 4 yards a carry. I mean, that's what you expect, especially for a power runner. You know,
just wasn't effective on those needed short yard situations for the most part.
He
like the big one we needed. Yeah. Well, I think on the 2, he just didn't hit the hole or went to the wrong hole. Bouncing, we don't have to. But that's him trying to make a play, so I can kind of forgive it. But it's always been my problem with him is that he kind of like stutters through the hole. Once he gets past that, though, he's hard to get. You know what I'm saying? Once he gets to the line, but it's like he's almost stutter stepping at the line, man. On 3rd and 1s, man. Just get the first down. Number 1 should get the first down, dog.
Yeah, and no half stepping. No half stepping. My defensive game ball goes to Frankie Louvu, man. 10 tackles, 2 total sacks. So Frankie Louvu has just been having a fantastic year. 2 tackles for loss. Just been having a fantastic year. Terrence from the Eagles side said he'd give one to Saquon Barkley. Of course, Saquon with his, we talked about it, almost 200 all-purpose yards, 146 on the ground, and another 52 rushing with 2 touchdowns. And then Kenyon Mitchell, who's just turned out to be a really good.
He did a great job getting covering Terry with 2 other guys.
Yeah.
Hey, they covering 2 other guys all the other times he tears their ass up.
He only had 1 tackle, but he's not there to tackle. He's there to cover folks. But him and Cooper DeJean have been very nice surprises for.
I know, but I mean, my point being is that what did Quinn Mitchell really do one-on-one? Nothing.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see what the coverage breakdown.
Who scored our touchdowns? Eckler. That's it.
Robinson,
Zach
Ertz and Robinson. Yeah. Zach Ertz and Robinson for our all right. We're at that point in the show where, Dev now gives away his infamous Glock Dookie Award. So all right, Dev, who gets the Glock Dookie Award for week 11? At the Commanders' loss to the Eagles 28.
I'm going to give it to Coleman, man.
Brandon Coleman. Ooh, I don't have offensive linemen snapped here, so we'd have to
got abused. He got abused, man. Could have easily went to the Hall of Fame Glock Dookie recipient Wiley, but
Hey, you know what? If the Bears would have beat the Packers, I think we would have gave Shotgun the honorary Glock.
Oh man, that's not. It's bound. It's got to happen one year, right? It's got to happen this decade, right? They're gonna go 8-9 years. They're gonna go 9 years without beating these niggas.
Oh, blocked field goal, man. They had it. They should have won that game. They should have totally won.
God hates the Bears, bro.
Oh my goodness,
I'm pretty sure.
No, he hates Adam Rank, and the Bears just suffer for it. So good on him. Okay, so
Cowboys making this a game though, for real.
So Coleman's getting the award this week.
Well, Cowboys making a game of it because second half Stroud is the thing.
Yeah. So you're giving it to Coleman, you said, Dev? Brandon Coleman?
Yeah, I'm giving it to
Brandon Coleman, man. That's fair, man. That's fair.
I about gave it to McLaurin. It was close. You can't be changing my mind about you getting no more receiver. You get 1 reception in the division game, dog. I don't care if you get a screen, a goddamn reverse, something, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to make a play.
Yeah,
Something, dog.
that's true, man.
It looked like at the end of the game they were talking and having a discussion too. Like you can see that. I guess they highlighted it where you like it looked like he said something like we should have kicked field goal there or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, even still with his
he almost got it. By the way,
10 yard. He had a 10-yard game. He's still 6th in the NFL in receiving. 7-1.
Quinn almost got it, bro, with that dumbass field goal.
Non-field goal, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
By not kicking, yeah. Deluxe
not challenging the spot of the first down.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's just a multitude of things. Deluxe says, "Can the DBs get some love?" Yeah, man, I think we gave the DBs some love.
I got some love.
Yeah, Mikey, Sam Still, and Quan Martin just.
You know what else is
crazy? Too. We did not curse Benjamin St. Jude's name on Thursday.
Yeah, no,
I don't recall cursing his name one time, which is pretty.
Well, I mean, to his defense, for the most part of the year, we haven't called his name, just in the losses.
Yeah,
that's where this is like the first loss we haven't called his name.
Crazy.
Yeah,
the only time the problem is that we never mentioned his name for making a play. It was either we
got an interception,
not making a play, or just we curse his name, or we just don't mention his name.
B Wright says Terry was open at times. He didn't get the ball. You can't blame Terry. Jayden got to give him the ball. That's true. I mean, we didn't really dissect Terry on tonight's film, but that might be something we can go back and look. Tia says her Glock viewer goes to Eagles fans. Here's some pretty good. If you went on X, there's a couple Eagles fans fighting themselves. I mean, it happens at every game, but Troy Evans, what's up? Troy from Twitter says, "What's up, guys? Hopefully bounce back this week." Hey, man, this is what we call back in the day called a slump buster. So this is the one where it just gets your morale back up. And this is where you just whoop up on the people you're supposed to whoop up. It's 17-10. Texans leading 17-10, but we go into this game 10-point favorites at home.
Hail Mary
versus
Hail
Dallas.
Mary.
So
what the fuck was he
hold on, at Dallas? Now
I didn't even get it close to the end zone.
Hold on one second. Are we at home or away?
Oh, we're home.
See, when you're not a season ticket holder, man, you lose track of this shit.
Somebody offered me that from Washington. My sister asked me if I wanted to buy tickets to the game.
Yeah, they're probably stupid. Well, I mean, there's not going to be Dak Prescott, so
it was like $700. They said they paid for him.
Why? I mean, it's going to be
It's at the 50-yard line, though.
Oh, those are like dream seats then. Okay,
they're like stupid seats. Yeah.
Troy said maybe Marcus Lattimore practices this weekend. I guess the question is, do you bust him out versus Dallas? Do you need to?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, because you want to get him rolling.
You want CeeDee Lamb? You want CeeDee Lamb out there, man?
But even, I guess, just get him some reps, even if it's, get him 20, 25 snaps.
Man, he's going to play all them snaps. You've been waiting.
I hope so, man.
2 or 3 weeks free of charge, dog.
You better get your money's worth. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. But, yeah, it was a tough game, everyone. But, like Phil said earlier, going into the fourth quarter, we 12-10, 10-6. And it just, the mistakes just piled one on top of the other. The no challenge on the Bates first down, 3 run stuffs, the bobbled snap on fourth down, not kicking a field goal, and then it's Saquon, game over. So it was too little, too late. I don't know if you classify Jayden's touchdown as garbage time, a garbage time touchdown, regardless.
You can, but we did have a chance on. It did get us to one score. But literally, if we had anything resembling an onside kick.
Right.
That game gets real interesting because we had
it was 26-10
timeouts.
Yeah, 26-10. We scored 2-point conversion, 26-18. We could have got, and then I'll just tell you exactly how much time was left on that kick. Had we it
didn't matter. We scored with 25 seconds left on Hail Mary, so we can do it, whatever it is.
That's true.
There was over 25 seconds left. We had a chance.
Yeah, here we go. Sorry. When we kicked that onside kick, there was 28 seconds. We would have got the ball with 28 seconds left.
And 2 timeouts.
And so that would have been about midfield too. So 2 timeouts, midfield. Crazier things have happened and we have seen
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda. We were almost there.
Didn't, wouldn't, couldn't.
Yeah, Troy says hopefully JD Fives is better. Here's what he doesn't get. Why did we kick that field goal on 3rd and 2? Bro, that's what we were just talking about. It would have been 13 to
I wasn't
12.
mad at that because we've been so good on 3rd down or on 4th down.
I just like 13-12 better than 19-10, which ended up being.
Yeah.
But I see the other side, Phil. I see your side. 12 for 12. Statistics say we could have got it. I just wasn't feeling the line play. But like Dev said, had Jayden not bobbled that snap, we would have got it. Plain and simple. But we didn't. It came down to execution all game long. Deluxe says Giants fouled up their team so bad they helped the Eagles. Daniel Jones is now benched for Tommy DeVito. They're not even starting Drew Lock because you know why? They're sucking for. I'm not going to say Shador because I don't think they'll draft Shador. I think they're going to
Travis Hunter
or Quinn Ewers or
Cam Ward,
Dylan Gabriel.
Cam Ward.
Giants ain't gonna draft no black quarterback, man. That's not what they do. That's not what they do, man. I just don't see that. That's just not.
Andre Woodson, you tripping? Early too.
I don't know, man.
Same guy was there. They're gonna have a whole new GM next year, probably.
Andre Woodson. Now, if you bring quarterback,
yeah,
this is a while
to be
ago.
Okay,
yeah.
With John Mayer still the owner, I don't know. I don't see it. Terrence said he'll take that
Andre was
respectfully, of course. Yeah. Troy said maybe the Eagles lose weekend to the Rams. Giants play the Buccaneers this weekend. Yeah, so the Eagles have a tough schedule remaining. They still have to play the Steelers and the Ravens. So they got 2 tough games, which we lost. We barely lost. We lost to the Steelers by 1 point, and we lost to the Ravens by 1 score. So if they lose those 2, and we have a very favorable schedule, which we just talked about, Eagles, Falcons, Saints, the Titans, and then Dallas twice and Philly one more time. Like, it could be a shootout. Now, I'm worried about the NFC North because those teams are balling. The Packers.
Chicago's in the tank now, so
yeah, and you might as well just write Detroit in for the Super Bowl. That's just my personal opinion. I think Detroit's going to go from the NFC. I don't see anyone stopping Detroit. If anyone, maybe Minnesota, but they're inconsistent. I don't see anyone stopping Detroit.
Might get them.
Maybe.
If it's good enough.
Detroit's just been playing so well. AFC, I think you got the Bills. So it could be a Detroit Bills Super Bowl, but we're way ahead of ourselves on that one. But yeah, we will be back Thursday night to preview this Cowboys game.
I worry about the Chargers if they got in. That defense is stupid, man.
Their defense is pretty good. They're clicking on all cylinders right now. And Justin Herbert doesn't have to save the world. He just has to play good, and that's what he's been doing. Yeah. I think he's sitting at like 15 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Mahomes, you see how many interceptions Mahomes has? He has like 11 interceptions.
Yeah, he's fat and shit, man. I don't know. Some fat dude, man. It was fucking weird.
Kermit the Frog.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Kansas City was been playing with Dancing with the Devil way too much.
Yeah. Hey, it's been working out.
All but one of their games been 1-score wins,
and that's how they got to 9. It ain't like you're beating the brakes off people for 9 wins, but yeah, I don't know. Troy said, I guess we'll find out Wednesday if Lattimore practices. We will. That nice 10-day break should help him though, and hopefully Siebert. Yeah, we need Siebert back. I mean, Gonzalez did good for what he had to do.
He ain't did nothing to want Siebert back.
No, he didn't.
He just as good.
Eagles, you can have Gonzalez.
Coaches didn't give him a shot. Two weeks in a row, right? Didn't the 2 weeks in a row he didn't give him a shot?
Yeah. I don't know.
I thought he did something in the game against the Steelers that he could have field goal and he ended up going for it, not getting it.
Did he?
Maybe not. I think the Sunday was really our first 4th down we didn't get, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think so. Yeah, because we're 12 for 13.
I'm wrong probably.
Troy says, how many interceptions does JD have? I think he has 3.
3 or 4.
So he has 10 touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
10 touchdowns.
And then he has an extra 4 rushing, 3 rushing, something like that. I'm not sure.
4 rushing touchdowns.
Okay. So
4 rushing. Lose, I feel good about it.
4 rushing, 4 rushing, 10 passing touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Remember, he's had how many touchdowns have been dropped? I can think of 2 immediately.
Yeah, but he scored on the De'Ami Brown next play.
On pass plays ending at the 1.
Yeah. And then the De'Ami Brown drop against the Steelers.
Yeah, but we scored a play after that.
I know, but they would have been a Jayden Daniels pass touchdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, still think Lattimore may get rolled out in packages due to communication and health. Yeah. Troy says I think he can slide better this weekend against. He's been doing pretty good sliding. He's been doing good.
I'm fine with that.
He's been doing good. I don't know if Matter just planting his foot and throwing, but
people start a narrative, and it just sticks. Now Jayden can't slide. Now Jayden's never going to be. He's injury prone. Now it's oh my God, we got to put him in bubble wrap.
He ain't even injured.
I mean, I think we just got spoiled with his high performance, and every pass was laser accurate, and
now he's got
he's normal.
The film on him.
He's normal. And I think honestly, look at CJ Stroud this year. People are just catching up to him, and he's not playing bad.
Man. Every time, second half, he's been falling apart.
Hey, Terrence, thanks for sticking with us, bro, and giving us your insight on the Eagles, man. It was a good game. You guys are 8-3. 8-3,
8-2.
8-2. We are 7-4, and then we were on to the Cowboys this weekend. Like I said, we're back Thursday night, 8:35. Hope to see you then to preview the Dallas Cowboys. And thank you everyone who kicked it with us today. Looks like we got a lot of viewers here at the end, so we really appreciate it. Yeah, the brighter days are ahead, guys. It's just one game, 7-4. Like I said, it's house money from this point forward. We ain't doing too bad. So. On that note, thank you so much for tuning in. Please hit that like button for us on the YouTubes for us. And this video will be out on all your audio podcast platforms, Apple, Spotify, Google doesn't exist anymore, Odyssey, iHeart. It'll be posted tonight. So if you want to listen to this later, tomorrow at work, whatever, you can find it. Enjoy. Share it with someone, if you like what we're doing and you support us, share it with someone. Let's get some more people in here come Thursday and the following week. So thank you so much. One more comment from Deluxe. He said the team played 3 top 7 defenses in the last 4 weeks, and he wasn't 100%. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So let's hope this Dallas game is a little kickback for us, and then let him get it back on the right track. That's all I'm saying.
Time to get right. Right.
We need like another 40 burger. Another 40 burger, man. Mike McCarthy, we're gonna break you. That's all I'm saying. And stay tuned for Thursday because it's gonna be fun. So, all right, fam. We appreciate you guys. Love each and every one of y'all. We'll see y'all Thursday. As always, peace and hell. We out.